Yo, YouTubers. Just make yourself look nice. Bit of a duo video this. I'm gonna review this beer. I've been getting into craft beers and just, the taste and the effect of them and that, like, I don't drink heavily anymore, you know what I mean? I'm quite controlled and that, like, but I'm really getting into my beers because the world of drugs and things and weed and stuff and all that, like, it's getting a bit strange and sketchy, and you can just go to the shop and buy these, can't you? But anyway, my nephew, if he's watching, he put me onto this. He sent me an email actually with a picture. He was like, try this beer, like, I've never tried it before, right? So I thought, what I'm going to do is opening the bottle on camera and a little bit of talking and that, like, and see how the effect. I'm completely sober at the moment. I haven't had a drink today, right? Not many, millions wouldn't believe me. Millions would. I don't know. But I haven't had a drink or nothing today. I haven't had any booze. I had a couple of pints, well, 5 pints actually in the pub the other night, which was Saturday night. So there's been a bit of space in between, wasn't there, right? So, and I thought, I've got to try this beer, like, because my nephew put me on to it. I love trying new beers, you see, you know what I mean, if I haven't tried it, like. So he's going to do the test now, like. I'm opening the bottle now for the first time. This is actually, it's called Estrella. Spanish beer, of all things. Let's give it a try. I mean, my favourite beer of all time has got to be Bushy's beer on the Isle of Man. It's just mind blowing. I can't believe that stuff. Like, I can't buy it on the mainland, right? I've tried that Sharps Atlantic, which is really fine. That's like perfect beer for me. I've tried a couple of other beers, and I'm always trying something new, just to see what they taste like and how they. Well, this is brand new, so this is the first time I'm ever gonna taste this. I always keep the bottle top somewhere. Don't mix that up with other bottle tops. I've had a bit of an illness lately, guys. I had this weird attack on my right arm. I don't know what it was. Like a nerve in my arm was going weird. I've been going through a lot of videos, VHS videotapes. It's forced me to sit in this chair hour after hour after hour, scanning through me VHS tapes, because I managed to get a hold of. I'll actually show it. I got in brilliant condition, like. I managed to get hold of this, you see. I managed to get hold of this thing in amazing condition. It works brilliant. And so I've been dedicated. Let's turn my screen around. I've been dedicated to going through all my VHS tapes, and you've probably seen some of them already. A lot of them are for laughs, basically, guys. I've got loads of news articles. I'm looking for me 9/11 tapes, actually, because I've got some interesting little clips from when I recorded from the TV. Anyway, back to I've been sitting in this chair for hours going through VHS tapes. Literally, I feel like an old person in a commode or something, you know what I mean? You just can't leave your chair until it's done, can you? And then writing on all the labels, what's on the actual tapes, and then I can go swiftly through them if I want to convert them, you know what I mean? I've converted a lot of things, but it's so time consuming, because when you convert analog to digital, you've got to sift through it, haven't you? You know what I mean? You can't just. But anyway, let's try this beer for the first time, eh? Estrella Damm. Me arms. It smells nice. It smells like old school beer, like. Very nice. Very refreshing. Beer. But anyway. As the effect takes hold, you'll kind of see whether I'm happy or not, right? But so far I'm impressed with the flavour. It's got a nice old school taste. Just gonna have one of my chewing gums. I thought, yeah, I'll do a little quick speech kind of thing on whilst I'm reviewing this beer. Some of you might have seen one of my uploads recently. One of my pictures, and it was like a picture of this pump, what we call a pump in England. You know, like one of them, a sneaker or a pump or whatever. And I said, I'd put a quote on it. I said, I'd explain it, what that picture's about, if people ask me about it, right? And not one person even got back bothered asking about it, right? But just to test this beer, I'll do my review on the beer and I'll talk about what that picture's about, which is quite funny really. But I reckon, don't get me wrong, I do admit in a lot of my work there are drug metaphors, you know, like chocolate and cream and all that kind of stuff. Because of the world of drugs, because of the way people are, not me in particular, but you know, as an artist, it's, you know, you've got to be honest about things, haven't you, and make observations, and if you can enlighten people, make it turn it into humour somehow. But I think a lot of people must have seen that picture of that shoe and thought it was something to do with drugs, because it says the picture's actually the video what's posted. It's called Food for Thought, Thought for Food, right? And the picture is actually called banana and toffee flavoured pump, size 4, or in America, banana and toffee flavoured sneaker, size 4. It's starting to kick in already. That's nice. Alright, let me explain what that picture's about, folks. It's a thought bubble, right? It's a thought bubble. And it's a pump, what we call a pump, or a sneaker, or a glosser, or a gym shoe, I think is the other word, a gym shoe. Or, I don't know, what would you call them? You know, they're not baseball boots, they're not basketball boots, they're just pumps, you know, they're just like cheap. You know, when you're a kid, you used to wear these cheap rubber shoes with the lace on them, and it's just, you know, as long as they covered our feet and we could run around in them, you know. They were usually very cheap, what our folks bought us back then. But anyway, the picture in question is, it's actually about when I got bullied by a gang. And, you know, Birkenhead Park, which is not far away from where I live, it's just over the road, really, Birkenhead Park. I used to hang around in Birkenhead Park on my own sometimes, you know, getting tadpoles out the water and frogs and stuff and that kind of thing. I better not chew too hard. You know, on YouTube, people actually complain, don't they, if you're eating a chewy, and I said, you're actually reading quotes, you know, people like, I couldn't stand watching the video more than a minute because the lip smacking made me turn off. I don't know. I'm just getting the strength back in my right arm to lift the beer. I mean, oh man, I'll talk about that in another video, but I've had this attack on my right arm and it's been like the nerve died or the muscle is starting to ache and that. I thought it was some kind of voodoo myself. But I'm just, the ache is gone. I had this horrible ache and these like electric shocks going down my muscle. Well, what muscle I've got, like. And it's just it's still weak. I mean, this arm is like effortless, it's like the usual, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa, go ahead, as it should be. And this is like, oh. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what it is. Anyone got any idea what that condition is like? You know, let me know, or don't let me know if it's something serious. Well, anyway, back to me pump picture. Food for thought. I was walking back from the park, from Birkenhead Park, and I got to near the park entrance after one of my days wandering, and I must have been about, I don't know, 10, maybe 9 years old, maybe 11, I don't know. I know I was only a kid. I was all on my own, and I was wearing pumps, right? You know, I had a pair of them on, like a pair of pumps, just ordinary black things, you know, they were just like black things with black rubber on them, or they might have had a bit of white rubber on them and that, like. And this gang stopped me at the park entrance, and there was about 5, maybe 6 of them. Right. And this is a true story, this guy's not making it up. This is like how crazy. You know, I think like Salvador Dali did pictures about like, you know, what he thought when he was a child and things like that. You know, it's like putting a thought inside out so other people can share the thought, you know what I mean? But anyway, I got mobbed by this gang, these lads, and one of them was like much older than me. He was a big lad, like, and he was like, "What have you got in your pockets?" You know, they literally surrounded me like. Hold on. I just got a sharp edge in my fingernail. But anyway, they surrounded me, this gang. I didn't know any of them. I didn't actually know any of the names, but the faces were familiar from where I live, from round the area, Birkenhead, like. So I could never identify them. I could never say, "Oh, you know, this person, that person." Sorry, folks. I'm just looking for a nail clipper to this. Snip the corner of this off before it does me head in. Right. Now, I was always getting ganged up on when I was a kid. There was always someone picking on me or chasing me around or whatever. I used to always get, you know, sometimes you get stopped by kids in the streets and they'd get you on the deck and pull your pants off and then run up the road and throw them over the wall or something, you know. So you'd have to go like climbing over someone's back garden to get your pants back and things like that. And I'd had times where people had took my shoes off and thrown them away, you know. They just threw your shoes over the wall and that, you'd be like, you know, trying to get them back and that, like. But this occasion, they all surrounded me, this gang, right? And I remember this distinctly because one of them was a girl and she was like a tomboy, you know, she was obviously a girl. And she was acting really hard, going, "What's he got in his pockets? What's your name? Where are you from?" You know, that's what they used to do around here. If they you know, it's like, if they didn't actually know you and that, like, be like, "Where'd you come from? Where have you been?" And they had me turn my pockets inside out to prove I had no money or sweets or anything that they could take off me, right? Because there was nothing they could do to me. I don't know what was going on in their heads, like. But they couldn't actually take it any further unless they were going to beat me up, right? So I felt like, you know, that like hostage feeling where you're just like a hostage, you know, you say, "I just want to go home, I just want to go home, my mum's got me tea and that." You know, you sort of start begging, like, sort of pleading for them to have a bit of like, you know, "Please don't hurt me, please don't rape me bum or anything, please." You know what I mean? Like, but I was like, "Please, I just don't live over there, I'm just going home, I've just been in the park and that's it," like. And then one of them was going, the girl was like encouraging them to be more violent, if you know what I mean. That's what really done me head. And I was looking at it to say, "Oh, no," you know, you're holding back, punching someone, like. Because the big guy was about, he must be about 4 or 5 years older than me or something. He's going, "And are you sure you got no money and you got no sweets and that?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah, I haven't got anything, man." And then one of them just bends down and takes my shoe off. And I think I thought, he's going to take, oh no, not this again. They're going to take my shoes off, my pumps, and throw them over a wall. You know, like what they usually do, like. But no, he takes my pump off, right? And he's got it in front of my face, you know, my actual own shoe. I'm looking at my shoe in front of me, like my pump, which wasn't brand new, you know. It wouldn't have been so bad if it was brand new, but they were old, they were well worn in. Obviously a bit smelly, a bit sweaty and that, like. And he goes, "Right, we're gonna make you eat this. Eat it now." So I'm like, they actually put the pump in my mouth, like, you know where the toe is, the actual toe of it, like. That was in my mouth, and I was like going, sort of thinking, what am I supposed to do? I can't actually eat it, can I? I can't actually eat my shoe, can I? I can't do that, can I? And in my imagination, I was like thinking of things like flavours and that, like, basically, you know. They was actually, I thought they were going to actually make me eat my shoe, you know what I mean? Because I didn't know how long they were going to keep me there. And they're all going, go on, eat it, eat it, eat it. But I just remember having this helplessness of like, it was in my mouth, you know what I mean? The actual toe, the toe area was actually in my mouth. Like, and I was sort of going, I'm like pretending I was eating it, but I couldn't, obviously. There was no way I could eat my shoe, was there? And in my mind, I was like thinking like thousands of things, you know, like when they say your whole life flashes before you die or something. Like, I was thinking, oh man, they're going to actually make me eat my shoe here, like. And I don't know what to do. The lace, I'm not going to be able to eat the lace. I'm not going to be able to, the rubber parts aren't going to be able to. So in my imagination, in my thoughts, I was trying to convert it to something edible. Like, now, when it actually happened, I'm not saying I actually thought of a banana banana and toffee. There used to be these toffees you used to buy in the shop called banana and toffee chew, you know, or toffee and banana chew. And it was just like a square chew, and it always had a yellow stripe through it that was supposed to be the banana flavour, you know what I mean? And like brown toffee and that, like. And in my head, afterwards, when I was trying to get over it, like, you know, thinking, wow. I don't know what they were thinking, like, I haven't got a clue what they were thinking, like, but they actually had, it was in my mouth, and I was actually, like, standing there with all this, you know, they're all holding on to me so I can't run away, and I'm actually going, like thinking, I can't really eat it, like I can't do nothing, I actually can't. If say it was a bottle of whiskey or something, or like they made me, you know, I'd say you don't like Sprouts and someone makes you eat Sprouts. Well, at least it's possible, isn't it? But to eat my own baseball boot or my own pump was nigh on impossible, basically, like. So it was in my mouth, and I was like thinking of all these things racing in my head, like, you know, like sweets and stuff, like to try and, I don't know, try and convince me mind that it was like maybe, oh man, I might get to like this, eating this shoe, like, might start tasting nice and that, like. But I always remember the texture on my teeth and me, like on the actual canvas and the rubber part, like me thinking, no, I'm not, it's not going to happen, this is just not going to happen. But I did try and like positively make my mind think like your emergency backup, isn't it, you know what I mean? And they were all laughing their heads off, these kids. They were like going, yeah, like getting more sadistic as I was like trying to like eat the shoe, like. And then eventually they sort of stopped and that, like, and he went, you sure you got no money on you and that? Like, I was like, no. And then he threw my shoe across the road or something like they usually do, and then they all ran away, like, you know what I mean? But I always remember picking my shoe up and that, like, thinking, I mean, it was really serious. I was actually terrified. I was actually, you know, I thought they were going to kill me, basically. I thought they were going to beat me up at least, you know what I mean? But it's one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had in my life. Trying to work out, like, trying to imagine, like, so the work of art is actually a serious piece of work, I think. I want people to realise how serious that work is. Like, I know it looks stupid, it's like, I would rather have painted it, right, so it looks photographic, you know what I mean? But I haven't got the time to do that. I'm just, you know, I bought canvases and everything to get into some serious painting and stuff. And I haven't got the time, like, I've still yet to do a speech about me as an artist, as a painter or whatever, try to explain myself if it's possible, so that all those people with degrees and stuff don't, you know, turn their noses up at me, like, or ignore me as an artist, like. I don't get paid, none of it's for money, like, you know, but I just thought I'd explain that anyway. I thought, like, you know, I'm not testing this beer, and I've only got, like, down to the there, look. I actually feel alright. So I wonder, man, if any of you out there had a similar experience. I bet you haven't. Bet you haven't, like, where you've been forced to eat your shoe, like. Thank goodness they got off, they left me alone, they didn't take it any further. I didn't bite any of it off or anything, like, I tried. I actually thought about, man, what do, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's in my head, I was thinking, wow, I thought of all kinds of things, jelly tots, I don't know, you know them cartoons, have you ever seen the cartoons, like the Looney Tunes cartoons and the Hungry, and they look at each other and they start seeing each other as food, so you know, like, then they start trying to eat, like, there is one where they actually try eating the shoe, if I remember correctly, like. Or is it Laurel and Hardy? They did it as well, didn't they? Where he was trying to eat a leather boot. It's that kind of thing, really. There's a lot of deep thought in well, food for thought for food. Hoping I could convert it into something edible. And the lace and everything, I wanted the lace to taste. The lace would have been banana. The pump itself would have been toffee, you know, if it was possible, like. I would have made it taste better, like. And there'd been no taste of sweaty feet in there, would there? It'd been just banana and toffee, like. So anyway, in case anyone was looking at that picture out there and thinking, like, oh, there's a bit of a drug metaphor going on there or whatever, like, no, you know, it's actually genuinely, yeah, you know, I don't know. No one even bothered asking, like, it's like, I don't know, I've never told anyone about it before, I don't know. I don't know. But whoever that gang was, they must have been weirdos, mustn't they? They must have been strange in the head, man. To try and make me eat me pump. With me sneaker. But yeah, I just did a quick one, and these are high def. When I use this camera, I can't use my OBS Studio. The microphone doesn't work properly on it for some reason whenever I do the thingy, like, so I've reverted back to use this is my high def camera. So the uploads and all that, the gigabytes are going to be huge unnecessarily. Alright, yeah, that was just a quick one. I'm going to get back on, maybe later I might do a speech about my art in general. I thought I'd explain myself on a few things, so that people don't think I'm getting, like, you know, when people get like avant-garde, cocky, like, I'm just a boring old fart, guys, you know what I mean? I love art a lot, like, there's no agenda going on, like. I don't know. One day, eh? One day. Beard's getting big. Starting to look like a rabbi. Alright. I think I'll get off. And Phil, if you're watching, very nice beer. I'd say that Sharps Atlantic's got a better taste, like, but the kick in this is getting to me now, like, it's nice. Let's keep going, hold on. Beer review. I'm liking that. Okay, folks. Any feedback? Tell me what you think. If any of you saw that picture, and what did you think in your heads? What did you think? That's what I'd like to know. When you saw the picture, honest opinions, like, when, you know, did you think, like, oh, is he talking about drugs or something here, like, you know, like. Nah, it's an actual memory from when I was a child. I was actually forced to eat my shoe. I could have trodden all kinds of stuff as well, you know what I mean? It just doesn't bear thinking about, does it? The hygienics of it all, like. Or rather, the unhygienics. Alright, anyway. Back to me beer, and I might be uploading a video a bit later on, I hope. Speech. Thanks for watching, folks. Go see the picture, put it on your screen, pause it, put it on full-size screen, think about it. Think about a poor kid almost feeling that was the last thought in my head. I was going to die. I thought they were going to make me die. I was going to die of eating a pump. Alright, thanks for watching, folks.